Hello, welcome back to the Popped YouTube channel. I am Josh, and today I'll be discussing the upcoming Muppet Show revival on Disney+. I had a chance to watch this special early, thank you to Disney Plus for providing a screener, and I'm going to be discussing whether or not the special lives up to the hype, or if it is a complete dud, but I'm proud to say that this is an absolute spectacle that fans old and new will be delighted to see, and yeah, let's get straight into the review. From the very first moments of the special, there's an immediate sense of excitement that's overwhelming in the best way possible. It feels familiar, it feels comforting, like something you've missed has finally come back and you're remembering it exactly how it used to be, and it's meant to be. One of my favourite things about the Muppets has always been that balance between the comedy and the music, and this special really understands that. The musical moments are treated with real care and energy, with each one feeling distinct. The finale in particular, though, is a full ensemble showstopper, ending the special on a massive high. The comedy is classic Muppets humour from start to finish. You have Fozzie returning with his prop-based comedy, Gonzo with his escalating stunts. Importantly, the Muppet Show does not feel overly modernised. It sticks closely to the structure and formula of the original show without feeling dated, but just feeling right. A huge part of why this works for me is the guest. Sabrina Carpenter is such a bold and smart choice. She has great screen presence, her comedic timing is fantastic, and just seeing her interact with the characters and seeing her commit to the chaos works really well. There's also something quite nice about the full circle element of her returning to the Disney bubble now as a global star. From her time on Disney Channel to now selling out stadiums worldwide, with hit records, her presence in this special is really felt, and it's such a bold choice for Disney to bring someone in like Sabrina Carpenter, who will appeal to a lot of audiences outside of the Muppet bubble. Her chemistry with Kermit throughout the special works really well, but obviously some of her funniest interactions are with Miss Piggy. The rivalry, the passive-aggressive compliments, even the legal threat humour, which they sort of, it's a self-ironic taking the mick out of both Miss Piggy and Sabrina Carpenter having very similar looks, and that continues throughout the episode, from the beginning right up until the very final scenes. So that works really well. It feels completely in character for Miss Piggy, and is consistently funny, and it's probably the highlight of this special is the inclusion of Sabrina Carpenter. Structurally, obviously, every episode of The Muppet Show used to be 30 minutes, and the pacing works really well here. This special flies by, even though a lot is happening. It never feels overwhelming or messy. I think the biggest compliment you can give this special in terms of its pacing is that when the episode does end, you're not wanting it to finish. You are wanting more, and I think Disney has really, really pulled it out the bag on this. I think Seth Rogen's inclusion and his sort of authority has really kick-started this production, and I'm really excited to see the success of the show. Who is the Muppet Show for? Well, if you're a long-time Muppets fan, I think you're really going to adore this special. So many familiar characters and sort of missing characters for years pop up in surprises, and they get their moments. As I said, the show's formula is intact, and the personalities are exactly where you'd expect them to be. One minor sort of iffy thing for me is still Matt Vogel as Kermit. I think more general audiences will be shocked by the voice having been years without real sort of mainstream Muppet coverage, but I will say that his voice is far less distracting than you might expect once the episode gets going. I think there'll be a big slog of complaints, but actually by the end of it, especially when Kermit is singing, Vogel's voice does not sort of interrupt in any way. He's there, he is Kermit, and I think people need to sort of accept that, get a grip and move on. Overall, this feels like a confident, joyous return to the wonderful world of the Muppets. It understands what makes the Muppets works, and it's unapologetically silly from beginning to end. Like I said, I really can see Disney moving forward with more Muppets, should this sort of be successful. I think the Sabrina Carpenter angle will bring in a wider audience, but also getting that simulcast premiere on ABC at the same time will work wonders. If you want to check out some more popped coverage of the Muppet Show, you can check out Riley's review on the website, as well as a feature that I've been working on about guest stars that we could potentially see in the future of the Muppet Show, should it be greenlit for more episodes. I've been Josh, you've been watching the Popped YouTube channel, and we'll see you very soon. Thank you.